motherfucking bag. Stand out the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Listen up. Hey, before we do all the celebration stuff, where that thing go? Hold up. So proud of you guys, man. Amen. Tough couple weeks. We made them proud. You guys made them proud, man. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. I'm back. I'm good. I'm back. All right, here we go. Dad got touchdown CD. Yeah. Touchdown Sturkey. Yeah. Touchdown GP. Yeah. Dad got touchdown to Flow. Yeah. Marquise Barrow had an interception. Okay. Yeah. And the ball was deflected by K9. Yeah. Kenny Clark had a half sack. Yeah. Big Q had a half sack. Okay. Yeah. James Houston had a sack. Yeah. Quentin Williams had a sack. Yeah. Osh had a sack. Yeah. Aubrey had a 50-yard field goal. Yeah. Easy had a safety. Yeah. Hey. And they gave Sam credit for that. So Sam had safety. Yeah. Hey, so proud of you guys. Enjoy it. Shower up. Let's get on that plane.
Love you, my son.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? And listen, this is not AI, allegedly. You know, this is not an evil spirit that was summoned, you know, from your deepest fears and subconscious. You know, this
like Pennywise.
Nah, not like Pennywise at all. You're not from, you know, you're not down with the deadlights. Yeah, you ain't down with the deadlights, man. We got my brother, landlord from Alabama, in the building. The sole proprietor and owner of Ligaments Are Us. If you need a knee, he's whom you need to see. But how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great, man. I got a lot of hope for my team. You know what I'm saying? Optimism. I like what I've seen on film. Hey, I can't complain right now, man. And I feel like we finna smack around some filthy ass Eagles, you know what I'm saying? Like we usually do. So I feel great.
I feel amazing too. My boy Lee Commander said, Henny, I'm old and have watched more football over the years than 99.9% of you on this. I have never seen a 4-win team this cocky in my life. Because listen, you've never seen a 4-win team in this scenario before. You know, that's probably why you never seen it before. Because you never seen a team only win 4 games and then get a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like we were 3-5-1, and then they dropped Thanos onto the defensive line. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got a supervillain, because he's not even a hero, he's fucking everybody's life up. Niggas are getting snapped out of existence fucking with Quentin Williams right now. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel different. We moving different. There's dead bodies around now that Quentin Williams took the field, man. Like opposing offensive lines could just shake, shiver, and fall out when he approaches. So
people don't understand. People don't understand that the Cowboys basically got a brand new defense. This defense got a BBL. You know what I'm saying? It got a facelift. You know what I'm saying? It got something, LIFO or something. Like it got fixed up. And like what the difference is, it got potential to be way better because we actually upgraded at every level of the defense. When you think about it, we upgraded on the defensive line. We upgraded on the second level in the linebacking core. 2 new linebackers for real.
Exactly.
Then we upgraded in the secondary. We got our safeties back. We got Rebel back. We upgraded on every level of this defense. So it's actual tangible and logical reasons to be excited about this defense and excited about this team and feel differently about them. Mr. Lead Commander, Mr. Following Commander. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I want to call you right now. But hey, put some spec on this team. We beat the hell out of y'all. So I want you to remember that.
Now
Good
lead the
morning.
homie. Lead the homie. He know that they sorry. He just came in here to troll. He good though. He good people.
Oh, I'm just trolling back. That's all.
Yeah. You know, folks be out here that be shooting. I ain't want nobody to get shot. They don't need to get shot. That's all I'm saying.
No, I gotta talk, man.
Nah, we gonna talk crazy. And listen, this Dallas Cowboys. Landlord, let me ask you a real legitimate question, right?
Go ahead.
The Eagles are supposed to be the best team in the NFC, right? Allegedly, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, they're the best team in the NFC, right?
Yep.
All right. So when we beat the Eagles, who the fuck else should we be scared of that we play?
What that boy Keith Sweat said?
What did he say?
Nobody.
That's what I need to know. So yeah, so that's the thing, like, and that's why I think this is an important game to go out there and win, dog. That's why I think it's an important game to go out there and get, because I know that we play the Eagles all the time. You know, it's a division rival, but on paper, once you beat the Eagles, who's beating everybody else underneath the sun, why don't you think you can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs? They lost to the Eagles. If you beat the Chiefs, if you beat the Eagles, why can't you beat the Chiefs, who are a 5-5 team right now? You know what I'm saying? If you beat the Eagles, why can't you beat the Lions, who just lost to the Eagles they damn selves, right? So that's the thing. You know, if you beat the Eagles, who are you supposed to be scared of out there in the NFC playoff picture?
I don't see nobody.
So yeah, let's go beat the Eagles like you always do. Get that added confidence, and the Dallas Cowboys are right back in the driver's seat, you know, for what they want to do. Cause realistically, you got one more game to lose, realistically, and to still make it in. You could probably make it in at 10-6-1.
But we running all on. We finna win all on though.
Yeah, like I don't really see a reason that we can't run the board. We've done it before. You know what I'm saying? We've done it before. We've seen this team win at least 8 games at different points in time. You know, we've seen the 8-game win streak. You know, when Dak Prescott rookie year, they won like 11 straight. Matter of fact, we seen them win 7 of 8 down the stretch in 2018 when we went and got Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think that is a smart idea at all, Trey. Because
Salute to my dog, Ant with the cash out.
yeah, Ant just hit me as well, man. Appreciate Ant for showing love, supporting. This is off topic, but no. Do you think it'll be smarter to pay Pickens or let him walk? No, you don't let somebody that's finna make an All-Pro selection walk. Ryan Flournoy is good as being a number 3. You know what I'm saying? I think Ryan Flournoy should get more targets over Jalen Tolbert, as he's been doing. But that boy over there, George Pickens, I want y'all to understand he is second in the NFL in receiving yards right now. And then he's also one of the top guys in touchdowns. He is going to make an all-pro selection this year, meaning he is in the 1% of wide receivers, meaning he's like on the same level as a CD Lamb once he makes that all-pro selection. Ryan Flournoy, and that's all you got to. That's all the simple math you got to do. If I get Ryan Flournoy more targets, will he be on CD Lamb's level? And if the answer is no, then we keep the nigga that's on CD Lamb's level. George Pickens and CD Lamb is on the same plane of existence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch Dragon Ball Z? I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up. We knew that Krillin was strong. You know what I'm saying? But Krillin bald head ass was just a human. You know what I'm saying? Krillin couldn't beat Frieza. You know,
Who was the weakest between Krillin and Piccolo though?
It was definitely Krillin.
Okay.
It was
I forget.
Man, Piccolo was out there bitch fading everybody. Like that boy was a walking fade. He didn't always win, but that nigga was fading some niggas. I remember he was beating the fuck out Frieza till he transformed. Nigga popped up on the planet, immediately ran the fade, and then that nigga said, "Fool, this is my final form," and then transformed and beat the fuck out Piccolo ass. Beat the green off that nigga. I'm like, God damn.
Frieza was a gangster though. He was one of the villains that I actually liked for some reason. Frieza was kind of hard.
Man, Frieza was an asshole. That nigga was not fucking playing with them niggas. I remember he blew Krillin ass up just for the fuck of it.
That's just sometimes. But yeah, man. I think that's a ridiculous idea. You shouldn't get worse on purpose. Especially not with no college people or none of that shit that you're hearing on the internet. I think that's ridiculous. When you discover gold and oil, would you sell it for some EBT stamps or something? Would you do that? No, you shouldn't do that. That's not fine. That's not smart. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, listen, I don't think I heard enough people talking about this. We can argue. Like if you love Michael to the best degree, I understand you might feel like that's the worst trade in the league this year. But I can argue that Jerry also made the best trade in the league this year. In the same damn year. Jerry is insane. He made the best trade, and some people might feel like he made the worst trade in the same year. You mean to tell me you get an all-pro top-level receiver for a third-round pick, sir? A singular third-round pick. Nothing else. You ain't have to smack nobody. You ain't have to bully nobody. You ain't have to do nothing else. All you did was gave them a measly third-round pick, and you got back basically, arguably, one of the best wide receivers in football. I don't hear enough people giving them credit for that, bro. And you know I'm not a front office apologist.
Nah, listen, I say it, man. Like them, they did well in, the flipping some of the assets back. Cause like you said, and if they had just stopped, with the trades they made, getting rid of Michael Parsons, the shit would have made no sense. But now that you done flipped that shit, you done got Logan Wilson and you done got Quentin Williams, and and you still got 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. That what makes it, a good trade at that point. If you had just set on your morals and didn't pick up any established players, and you were just gonna go into the draft with these lottery picks and shit and hoping that they were gonna turn into something, you're trying to pay your mortgage with the scratch off, as we say, that shit was not gonna work. But because they did go get a gangster like Quentin Williams, because they did go get more reinforcements and solidify this defensive front, the Dallas Cowboys will be better for this down the line. Because now you got an all-pro in the middle of your defense. You got Kenny Clark. You got Osa. You got Siobhan Rebel that's playing well. Trayvon Diggs is going to be back. He gotta miss this game. That's one thing I was wrong about. Like Todd Archer did clarify, IR means 4 games. We don't give a fuck that you went on a bye. IR means 4 games, so he gotta miss the Eagles game. So I was wrong about this. He'll be eligible to come back next. When we play the that might be a better game for this nigga. He'll be eligible to come back when we play the Kansas City Chiefs. Lou said send the link, so I'm gonna send my nigga the link.
That's what's happening. I ain't gonna lie though. It's crazy. I don't think I heard nobody say that. I don't think I heard a person say that. Now, we understand that it's a good trade, but just to put it into that perspective, like, that is the best trade of the year. No cap. A third-round pick for George Pickens?
Yep.
Bro, that's the best trade of the year, bro. I don't even got to look at the other trades to figure that out.
Didn't the Eagles spend a third to get Jalen Phillips? If I'm not mistaken. And they said that was an amazing trade. All right, Jalen Phillips is not going to be no all-pro this year. George Pickens is going to be an All Pro. He's solidified himself as one of the best in the business already. So to get that kind of talent and production for a third round pick, that's a no brainer. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if you just now sliding into, cause this finna be drunk nefarious takes, the brother Lou finna slide on. But if you're just now sliding in here, man, y'all really doing us a little dirty right now, man. So I need everybody to stop what you're doing right now. I need y'all to go on all the pages, right? I need you to hit the like button, right? Because we doing vertical right now, so you got to double tap the screen. But I need you to hit the like button, and I need you to share the content somewhere. Share the content. Hit the like button to share the content. We're independent. The only sponsors we got is Fugazios, the Breakfast of Losers.
Facts.
It's the cereal that makes its own gravy, nigga. You don't even need no milk. So we down
And
for
they
that.
say over time it hardens in your stomach, so you might not have much longer to live. But hey, you at least got a full belly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, salute the Spock can save me. He said he sent 10 jewels. I have no idea what jewels are, but I think it is something nice. So I appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Cause any gift is a good gift. I may not know how to access the powers just yet, but don't mean it ain't got no powers to it.
But
Hold
some
on.
kind of value to it because it's a gift, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we appreciate y'all, man.
And listen, Lou just slid in the building, man. What's good with you, Lou?
Man, what's good with y'all on this lovely morning? Salute, salute.
Salute, man. I can't
What's
call it.
happening?
I can't call it all, Lou. So Lou, I'm gonna start with you. We're gonna put you to work the moment you slide in, man, because we ain't shit. But I do want to ask you this. In regards to what you saw, from the new defense that we just put out there on the field. The new additions, the Quentin Williams, the Logan Wilsons, the Revels. I'll even be nice, and count Kayla Carson in. Who played the best in their debut for the Dallas Cowboys in your opinion? I know you done did some defensive film work and stuff. Who do you think had the better outing out of all the new additions for the Dallas Cowboy defense?
Shoot, this is the question need be for number two because it's clearly it's Q. That man, yeah, that man was going crazy, man. Dude had get off. Dude was strong. Dude, we was just whooping that Paul little center. I think his name was Mun something. It was number 67. We just whooping his ass all game long. He himself infected the whole game. He, I love what Tuck said, bro. He's our Chris Jones, bro. Like he's like our Chris Jones mixed with a little bit of Aaron Donald. And I ain't talking about he a Hall of Famer like that. I'm just saying we was moving his ass all around the field. He was playing the 4 the 5, the 3, the 1, the nose. We was able to do a lot of things with him. It was very, what I'm saying, big man Micah like. You feel me? So I'm very excited. Number two is a hard one. I'm gonna probably give it to either out of Kalen Carson or Ravel. I think, and that's no shock to Wilson, but I'm really happy what I'm seeing from this defense, man. I'm excited, bro. Like I'm really excited. I really think we're gonna go in here and shut down the Eagles. That's how I'm really feeling.
Yeah, man. I feel like we can shut the Eagles down as well. Cause listen, I seen somebody say the Eagles gonna win 27-14 and the Cowboys ain't gonna score the 14 to garbage time. Bitch ass niggas, y'all ain't scored 27 points in the last 2 games combined. You
Right, like you don't have an offense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's this 27 points gonna come from? Now, I'm not saying y'all not capable, but I'm saying what evidence do you have upon it? And if you try to, like, I'm very confident if you try to run a ball again. We stopped your run last time with just Kenny Clark, added to this thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think they forget like we ain't these other teams, dog. You are playing somebody who knows you. We know you better than you know your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Like we are coming in and we whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to throw. That's why every time we have an argument with y'all, it's always this playoffs and championship talk. Now, motherfucker, what happened when we throw the hands? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about you this week. So I feel like a lot of them been getting their feelings this week, and it's showing because they've been dishing it out, but. It's all good. It's gonna be a different thing, man. It's gonna be a different thing this week.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a different thing this week. Man, listen. I just want to. I do want to ask this question because there's a there's different opinions on the shit. The offense, it has been what the offense is. It had like a little downward trajectory for a little bit, but overall, man, the Dallas Cowboys, according to Brandon Laurie, I can fact check this. I'm pretty sure this is correct, but they're the only teams that have top five players at their position in passing, rushing, and receiving yards so far on the season. Dak Prescott is fifth in passing yards with 2,587. Devontae Williams got 809 rushing. Big George got 908 receiving. So I know the shit ain't always been pretty. I know that there was some time that we could not score points. I know that we have issues with some of the things that he's done. But how do you feel about Shotty's offense? After 10 games, knowing what we know, knowing how bad the defense has been, knowing that he at one point took his attention off the offense to try and get the defense fixed. Like, how would you grade Shotty's offense? In terms of production and what it looked like. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll give it a B minus, being fair. So like an 82, 83. Because we're getting he's still showing me some things that I do question. I'm not gonna until you do a perfect grade. It's I need you to start when we get in the red zone now overthinking and throwing it up to Pickens. You know what I'm saying? Or I know people gonna been hating what I've been pushing. It's just like I'm not trying to pin them against each other, but like this offense does run first when we have Pickens like in the progression, first, and it's we got both, sure, but I love the analogy Boss used in basketball, like when Curry and Durant was out there, bro. Like somebody when we need to establish this hierarchy, you know what I'm saying? So when it's the last shot, we know who we going to, like right now, and that can get overridden because just best believe it, if Steph was hot, Steph getting the ball, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So and then like the run game, it's the first time you ever got balance. You had a true balance game this week, so a B minus in my opinion. So 'cause I just want to give you some room to improve.
What about you, Lan? What you grading Shotty offense after 10 games so far?
Uh, a letter grade. It's kind of hard, man, because I don't want to be too hard. Because I know we got good numbers and we've been doing pretty good. But after this, since we got these players on defense back and all that, that's what's gonna be the real test. But right now, I'd say I give them like a B. That's a straight B. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be an A. It could be an A, but I feel like he had some other demons that he had to fight. It was 11 of them, and it was his defense. Nah, it was 12. It was the defense and shot it. I mean, and
Flus.
Flus. Yeah, it was 12 demons he had to fight. So, like, to me, that does spill over into your offensive game plan and your strategy. When you know you got a bad defense, there's certain things that you probably try to do that you probably wouldn't normally try. You know what I'm saying? So now he got players back. I'm assuming that he should be able to be free now. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to be free and not be overthinking and not spending all his extra time in the defensive room. I feel like he should be able to just coach and call plays the way he needs to. But one of my biggest issues is like I understand it's a difference between people saying George Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb, opposed to saying that George Pickens probably is the better initiator in the offense. Him being the ex receiver, it makes sense because that's typically how the offenses are ran. So it's a different thing between saying, "Oh, we need GP is this much more important than all that," because that's toxic, and that ain't what Team Weapons fought for all this time. You know what I'm saying? Like we wanted both of these boys for a reason. So I think it's more productive to just say the offense runs more smooth when you targeting the X wide receiver. And like, believe it or not, CD can play both of those. CD can play X too. So don't get too caught up in the person. But I think the X any offense just run better through the X wide receiver because he's your better read. He's most of the time your primary read when you are a quarterback. But with these two, I think we just blessed to have both of them, bro. Like it's really ridiculous that George Pickens playing at an All Pro level right now in week 12 is
Mm-hmm.
your second best receiver allegedly, or you can say ex All Pro and CD Lamb is your second best receiver allegedly. However you want to say it, you got the best wide receiver duo in football, in my opinion. And I ain't taking nobody over these dudes. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. I'm not taking nobody over. Nobody. So we got the best duo in the league, and I think it's time to put that on display. I want to see Shotty actually open it up a little more. Like I know it's gonna be a constant battle with him and his run game in the wide receiver group, though. It's gonna be a battle because you supposed to run the ball, but you're gonna be sitting there like George Pickens got the better matchup. CeeDee Lamb got the better matchup, especially this Eagles game. I don't want Shotty to overthink this. And I know I'm being long-winded, but I don't want Shotty to overthink this. I want Shotty to go and do what's more effective. Because the Eagles line is probably solid, more solid than their secondary, especially with our matchups.
I'll say this, and I think it plays into some of the stuff that Shotty and Dak alluded to about playing point guard. Shout out to Boss, in the show last night. But I agree. Like if a motherfucker open, just get them the football. And I think Dak Prescott is a better quarterback when he ain't got to think about, man, he ain't had this, he ain't had enough targets yet. He ain't had enough targets yet. Just go out that bitch and play ball, nigga. If the nigga open throwing the football, like I need the same Dak Prescott that played with Dez Bryant. Dez got up there and said, Dez, when you're open, I will throw you the football. And then this nigga was a unpaid fourth round rookie, told the $100 million man that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need that version of Dak Prescott back. Because guess what? The way that teams play George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb changes from a snap to snap basis. There's gonna be times where CeeDee Lamb is gonna get double teamed. There's gonna be times where George Pickens' ass is gonna get double teamed. There are gonna be times where the number one is on CeeDee Lamb. There gonna be times where the number one is on George Pickens. There gonna be times where they rotate the safety over top of CeeDee Lamb. There gonna be times where they rotate the safety over top of George Pickens. Dak Prescott's only job, out there is to find the nigga with the best matchup on that play and get them the football. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. Because guess what? I'm going to predict this right now. We just put on tape George Pickens going for 144 yards and a touchdown. Do you really believe the Eagles are going to let George Pickens stay in single coverage at any point for a majority of this game? You know what I'm saying? Like we just showcase what George Pickens does. So if I'm a coach, I'm not letting George Pickens go for 150 on my black ass. We doing something different. Like hell, we double team this nigga from the first snap of the game. So in a situation like that, let me call it right now. CeeDee Lamb going up against a slot or they second corner in single coverage in this upcoming game is probably gonna be the nigga that got that had the better numbers this upcoming game. I can predict CeeDee Lamb going for like 120 and 2 touchdowns to get the Eagles. Just cause I think they gonna rotate their coverage over there to George Pickens based off what they just did. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful thing about having, two dope ass wide receivers. Cause listen, the reason that we were politicking for George Pickens, and the real reason, because remember, it wasn't just us. Dak Prescott got on the phone, was working the phone trying to get a wide receiver over here too. CeeDee Lamb was working the phone trying to get a wide receiver over here as well. Like these two niggas wanted another wide receiver over this motherfucker. And the reason that all of us, including Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, wanted a second weapon over here was because CeeDee Lamb needed help. Dak Prescott needed help. if you double team CD Lamb, nobody else was out this bitch beating the one on ones. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Look
else was
at your
getting
boy
open.
Brandon Cooks got cut. Go ahead.
Brandon Cooks got cut. You know, like shit like that. Nobody else was taking advantage of the coverages at that point. Cause you got people mugging CD Lamb, you got people clouding, they playing zones and squeezing the pass lanes on CD. You got safeties over top. They bracketed CD Lamb in every way humanly imaginable when he was the only other weapon on this team. Now we're so blessed that we got a wide receiver so good that they gonna have to try and break him sometime he can get off. I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
I'm not
no.
going back to having a middling wide receiving core when the entire NFL is moving towards having multiple playmakers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just want to let y'all know, like, uh, at the same time, I understand that we want what's best for the offense, but it's hard to be happy for your brother when you're a human being to that degree. It's like it's kind of hard to explain, but like you always want people to shine. Like that's a typical human trait. But like you don't want nobody to just come outshining you to that degree. Like a lot of people looking like, oh, 88, George Pickens. Like that ain't fair, bro. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. I'll just say that's not healthy. Y'all make sure y'all know GP my guy. He from my city. I swear by him. I'm one of the first people that was standing on the table for him, calling him a number one receiver day one before he ever took a snap. So don't get it twisted, but I don't want that toxicity in my team at all. Like no lie, I'm ready to fight anybody who even come on that type of time. I swear to God, I am, because it's so unhealthy, it's so toxic, and that's what we do in Dallas all the time. Instead of having two, we always put them against each other and say, "Hey, let's have one."
right.
Like we'll never just be in peace and harmony and let these boys eat and go crazy. You didn't hear that type of shit in Philly. You just didn't. Like Devontae Smith might be just as good as AJ Brown. We'll never know because he don't get treated like him. Real talk. Like Devontae Smith is no second fiddle for real. That man won a Heisman Trophy at receiver. He is a gangster. He can play football.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't hear Philly saying AJ better than him or Devontae better than AJ. Like you don't hear that shit. They just go out there and win football games and cook. Like doing that, pushing that narrative is gonna have us back to one receiver, cause you know Jerry and them crazy. We're gonna be back to one receiver, Ryan Hill looking for another George Pickens. I don't want that shit to happen, and that's counterproductive for the whole thing we've been fighting for this whole offseason. I'm not with that shit at all.
Yeah, man.
I
Hey,
hope.
I'm gonna let you go,
I'm.
Lou. And I just want to say this one thing, and then I'm gonna pass it to you.
Yeah.
The folks that are down on CD Lamb, he has played the equivalent of 6 games, and he's over 500 yards. Because remember, he did not catch a single pass in the Chicago game because he got hurt, and then he missed 3 games after that. So CD Lamb has missed the equivalent of four football games. All right, we played 10. He's missed 4 basically. He still has went over 500 yards. He's still going to probably break the 1,000-yard plateau. So I don't want folks to act like CeeDee Lamb is a hoe ass nigga now just because we got a gangster. But go ahead, Lou.
And one more thing, real quick, because Lou might have to change the subject. I don't know. I just want to say this real quick.
I
Um,
was gonna say. I was gonna stay on the same subject.
oh, go ahead then. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say like if there's any of them thoughts coming into your mind, I'm not saying they come into your mind, CD. I will say this because I'm not gonna have it from you. Because like that's why I told him in the post game. I'm tired of people praying for something and then getting mad when God blesses you with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't gonna be all peaches and
Facts.
roses. You wanted it to help, and then you thought the help was gonna come your way. Like people be, it's like praying for patience, and then God sending you 20. You know what I'm saying? Stoplights on the way to work. This is your time to practice your patience right here. This is your
Mm,
time to get better. So Lamb, you wanted the help. You've been blessed with some help that no other receiver in your tier has been blessed with. You got to learn how to work coincide, man. Some days you're gonna have the spotlight, some days you're not. Just naturally. Work harder. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying that these thoughts are coming into your mind. I'm just saying When they do come to your mind, remember this.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. But let me say this real quick, because a lot of people, I think people forget why the Warriors were so successful, and I love that Warriors metaphor when it comes to this. I think people forget why the Warriors were so successful. You know, Steve Kerr came from under Greg Popovich. We play a certain type of basketball, not good shots. We want the great shot. That's why everybody on the team was effective. We had the highest 3-point percentage, and Steve Kerr took that to the Warriors, that same mentality, and put it on steroids. Instead of having good players like we had with a couple of superstars, them boys had a superstar team, and they still played like that. That's the best way to play basketball. There's no way to stop that. If you unselfish and you willing to pass the ball from good to great every time, a bad team will wear your ass out that night. No lie. If they can play like that, it is no defense to stop that. So I want people to understand, if you willing to distribute the ball to whoever's hot or whoever's open, it's unstoppable. You can't stop that shit. So that's why you always want a good threat at every wide receiver position. Somebody that's at least decent. Now, if we had Kellen Moore right now, to be honest with you, this shit could be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to treat George and CD like they just equal and just let them cook, this shit could get crazy. But Kellen, he went with politics and shit though. He'll let Jerry them in his ear.
Yeah.
But
He'll be real
yeah,
Tobit on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
just
he'll
Vontae
have
Turpin and
Toba
shit. You know what
with
I'm
10
saying?
targets and George Pickens will have 3. So if you can have an unpolitical Kellen Moore with a no identity offense like we used to say, and just let whoever get open the most get the damn ball, this team will be unstoppable. And that's why I liken that to the Warriors. Like, Kevin Durant was cooking. Shit, Harrison Barnes was cooking your ass. Like, Steph was cooking your ass. Jordan Poole, like, everybody gonna cook, bro, because they giving it to the open person. And it's ridiculous after a while. So it's unstoppable when you just distribute the ball like that. Give it to the open man and rock out.
Leave the landlord the credit the damn Warriors success for the Spurs.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Lou, she wants
I
your
mean,
cash app. We gotta stop playing the
I'm
game.
not.
We got money
Yeah,
talking
you're
right
right.
now. What's Lou
You're right.
what Lou's cash app, man?
His money sign Lou takes.
Boom. All right, we gonna post
Appreciate you,
that up
Miss
there.
Queen.
Salute to Miss
But
Queen.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I wasn't really that wasn't the goal. But I mean, Curry is a
I
disciple
feel
of
your
Greg
shade.
Popovich, though. Like,
I'm
yeah,
throwing my Maverick shade. That's what I'm doing.
yeah. I
You
know,
know
I
we
know.
ain't hate on them niggas. That what we here for, to hate on them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I ain't hate on the
But
Spurs.
Kerr got inspiration from Phil and them too, though. But like, they didn't play that way. We actually played the same way the Warriors played. But we just didn't have as good as players as they did. That's the only difference.
Yeah, they played. They had they had 2 generational top 75 ever players on their team. You know what I'm saying? Really 3 when you count his shooting. But
And I think that's the only reason it worked, Lou, because they played the right way.
oh yeah, you had that they
Yeah.
they can play with them players can play with anybody. If you put LeBron on that team, like I love LeBron, but he heliocentric. You got to play a certain way to play with LeBron.
Oh
So
yeah. Let me ask y'all why we still
Lou,
right
them
here.
folks don't know what heliocentric mean, bro.
he
I
yeah.
do, but I'm a science guy, though. I'm a
That
science
means he
guy.
got to
They
have a
might
ball,
not know,
y'all.
though.
Yeah, he got to have a ball. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he got to be dictating everything.
It's Queen. It's Lou Takes. It's LOUTAKES.
All
So
lowercase. Yeah, all
yeah,
lowercase.
it's $ Lou Takes. I'm gonna put it back up again.
Hold on, let me double check.
Hey, shout out to your guy, League Commander. I've been letting him slide. He been saying some ridiculous things in the chat, though. I'm not going to hold you.
What he said?
First of all, he said Quinn Williams didn't take the Jets nowhere, but now he's supposed to take y'all everywhere. Who in the hell credits a defensive tackle for taking a team anywhere? Who
Dang,
won? They,
I'm surprised he got some damn wind left. He been getting his ass for the last couple of weeks, league commander.
bro, they only say stuff like that when it comes to the Cowboys.
but they get new win, new
I
loss.
don't understand. They just lose all football intellect when it comes to trying to discredit the Cowboys. But they just lose all of it. Like it just goes out the window.
It's okay. Hey, Lee Commander. Hey, I got a video coming out on that. I'll break it down for you on how he's changing us forever. I ain't gonna lie. This move is changing us forever. I will say this, and it's layered. Like I'm talking about, we done some things we ain't done in 30 years with this move.
Hey, what y'all feeling about Dak being on the injury report? You know, they always say injuries ain't nothing in Dallas. But do you got any concerns or any trepidations about him in the hip, with him being an unk now?
No, I think ain't we getting ready to play like 3 games in like 12 days?
Yep, we're gonna do it twice actually.
Yeah. So yeah, put his ass on there all 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm feeling right now. Because he's getting older. We got it. This is what they do in the NBA. What they call in the NBA? With
Load
Kawhi.
management.
Yeah, this is load management right here. We got to load manage our quarterback. Get through it. But yeah, he's to that point. Give him the game plan. He ain't got to rep it. He just got to see it.
What about you, Lan? You feel the same way? You feel like Unc just need to sit his ass down somewhere and just look over the game plan, smoke a cigar, tell the
I
little
sure
niggas to get
hope
out the
so.
yard?
I don't want them to do nothing. I want them to be like me when I'm at home. I've been a parent for 16 years. Well, 17 now. So, when I get home, I put my house shoes on. I'm not moving no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm calling my children to do everything. Hey, grab this, grab that. That's the least you can do. But that's how I want Dak to be. I want him to just go put his house shoes on, grab the remote, and you know what I'm saying, and don't move no more until Sunday. So hey, I ain't mad at it. I need him to be healthy and mobile. I think he might need to be a little mobile because the Eagles line is pretty good. I can't hate. I'm a football guy first, even though I hate them to death. But they got a good defensive line, and I still got questions about my O line. So I might need that to move around a little bit. So he gonna need to be all the way right.
I agree. Oh, shout out to the Queen for the Cash App too. Y'all keep us up with facts, y'all. We love you. We love you too for the support, Queen. Thank you. Cause you've been listen, Queen been showing up and showing out, for a long time now. We appreciate you for the support and rocking with us the way that you do. So thank you for showing love. We really
For
appreciate
sure,
it.
appreciate the Miss Queen.
Yeah, yeah. And Lou, you probably have to check urine as well. They need to start sending Dak to treatment after every game, which I think they do. They
Oh
know
yeah,
what they
so
do.
yeah, salute the queen. I just got it. Yeah, salute, man.
Yeah, yeah. He's starting to get to that NFL unk status, but for real though, he needs to start rejuvenating his body. I feel that because listen, I'm selfish at this point. Dak, I know you got a fiance. I know you got kids. I know that you got all this other stuff going on in your life. But I can't afford for Dak Prescott not to play for the Dallas Cowboys till he's 40. All them plans you were making, watch your kids grow up, nigga. Please put them on the back burner. I need you to prioritize us over your children right now, Dak.
That's insane, but it's true.
Like please, Dak, please, Dak, please, Dak. Miss a couple more years of them
That
growing
boy,
up.
that boy said, "Be a Tom Brady, man. Don't want to go home."
Yeah,
Be a LeBron. Be a LeBron. These
please.
children ain't seen him in so long. Like,
The only one see him now is Bronny. They play together.
bro, think about it. LeBron been in the league so long, and then he in the playoffs every year too. The basketball already all year long, and he in the playoffs. Like, man, they don't see that, man.
Hey, salute Anthony for the $10, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be blessing.
Appreciate you.
That's
Already.
gas money right here from while I'm at work. I
And
appreciate it.
hey, Lou, Miss Queen, Lou did receive it. We've all received them. You is
Yeah,
the GOAT.
yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yes, that's GOAT level support. We appreciate y'all. Like Lou said, man, y'all just don't know it be going a long way. We regular people like y'all, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate anything people do for us, especially monetarily and support wise. That's what we do this for. So
You see,
Yeah, we ain't got
appreciate you.
We ain't got car services just yet. Keyword yet.
Not yet. You know
Not
what
yet.
I'm
We working on it, but Lord knows.
saying? We need Lou to keep making them dope film sessions, and then you know what I'm saying. We might get there. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
And BJ, we his family too now. We done been with this nigga since the beginning.
Yeah, he know how
Right?
many
Well,
years he done gave us.
we've been supporting Dak before he had a real beard. What? Hey,
What?
hey,
Well,
man, y'all know what's up. Dak know what's up, bro. Hey, we
when he
family.
got in
It's a family
alimony.
affair.
Yeah,
Shoot.
yeah. This a family team right now, man.
Alright, this a family affair.
Yeah, yeah.
If I've been knowing you 10 years, you family. I don't care what you say.
We
Yeah,
helped him
yeah.
get paid too. That's our money too.
Alright.
So yeah, man. I do think we'll be fine. I like our chances against the Eagles, man. I really do. And it is
I
not
feel like
just
we finna like this is maybe Bo. I feel like we gonna smack them. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this feeling. I don't get this feeling often. I feel like they coming in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doubting us and everything like that. Keep people just it's just the Raiders and everything like okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know because I feel like that plus we always play the Eagles hard. We always smack them at home. They never beat us at home, especially when
I was
Foles
about
don't
to
play.
say, people gotta stop acting like we don't own them at home. Like
Yeah,
we
like
beat the shit out of the Eagles,
it
bro.
seems
I
like every
said like
year
we whooped
when
the
they're
Eagles,
winning and
bro.
not, we be beating the shit out of them when they come to Dallas. Like it's different. It be sweet. The only time they be winning up there in that what they call that Lincoln Financial, it be little goofy, finagling shit going on when we go up there. It's sweet up there, but it's not sweet when they come to the D. They know what's up.
I'm telling him straight up, that's the same thing like Lee Commander keeps saying. He got all these little jokes talking about that getting rattled and stuff. Like, it's so crazy. Like, when he been whooping your team so long, how could you even fix your mouth to say stuff like this? Like,
They on
I don't be
autopilot.
understanding that. Like, why is this? You will never hear me talking crazy about San Francisco. You just won't hear it. I'm sorry. They've been whooping our ass.
Or
You won't hear
Denver.
me say nothing about them
Or
folks.
Denver,
Or
hell
You
yeah.
won't
Denver.
hear me say nothing about them folks, bro. You
Denver.
will not hear me say a word about them. I just won't. Like, how could I? They've been kicking our ass, bro. They've been owning us. Like the Packers. Why would I sit up here and talk shit about the Packers? Like, even though we tied
I
up
mean,
with
you
them,
did talk
we
shit
don't
about the
get.
Packers the whole way up to the game, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm talking about
We
like
didn't say we gonna smack them though.
that we gonna just whoop their ass.
Yeah, we didn't say
I ain't say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
you did.
We
I
said
need
we
to
finna
run.
win
I
this
need to run the
game.
game. I need to run the game footage for when Lamb was talking. Lamb was talking so crazy. Lamb was talking.
Yeah,
No, because y'all was saying that we was finna lose. I ain't say that, but I ain't say we finna go in here and beat their ass. That's different.
Man,
Beating somebody's ass and winning the game is different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like you said some real wild shit during that period. I might be mistaken. I'm gonna run. I'll run the game film back. You know what I'm saying?
go ahead.
Like
You won't hear me saying we gonna kick their ass.
you right. You probably because you probably said, man, we're gonna beat the fuck out these niggas. I'm tired of this.
Probably
I'm tired of
so.
these.
I got tired of y'all though. Y'all trigger me though. Y'all niggas like, hey, I'm glad you brought that up, cause now I'm finna piss everybody off. Blame him.
Shit,
Y'all
blame me.
motherfuckers, yep, blame
Blame
him.
me. I don't
Cause
give
a
a.
lot of y'all had already handed y'all lunch money and y'all cornbread over to the Packers. On God, after the first game. Super Bowl, I remember this shit, and I was telling y'all, hold on, it's one game. Hold on, this is the beginning of the year. Everybody talking about they picking 32nd. Swear to God, I heard so many people, oh, they in the 30s. Oh, they got this pick gonna be a second round. Man, relax, bro. Like, y'all niggas is crazy.
we finna
I'm not anointing nobody that early,
yeah
bro. Y'all niggas, I don't know where y'all
we
from.
finna have
We don't
picks.
give up that easy.
We finna have picks back to back on the head. We finna have 17 and 18.
The way they playing. Huh?
Y'all boys said 32. Like people put them in the Super Bowl after week 1. I remember this shit. Y'all don't. I don't know if y'all memory serve y'all correct.
I remember.
I remember
I
this.
remember. Shout out to B Bird with the $2 super chat. He said, "What up, people? We appreciate you, brother. And listen, B Bird, you still. I don't care what you're doing this weekend. You gonna have to do a show with us or something, bro.
That man said he don't care what you doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send you the link anyway, and we just gonna see.
He feeding the kids. He is feeding the homeless this weekend. Man. Like God damn.
You know, yeah, we ain't trying to hear that. You're not trying to hear that.
He literally saving the world this weekend. He ain't like, yeah, do that next weekend. Yeah, you gotta do a show with
The world don't need
That man
saving,
said,
man.
save the world next weekend.
Nah, man, world don't need saving no more, man. You gotta save the podcast, nigga. Come on.
He said, just push them back about 2 hours. Put that on your 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Listen, that's why superheroes is always late. Everybody done died, they done destroyed the city, and then they heroically show up. Like they were doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? They was on the podcast.
They was doing the podcast. That's what they was doing.
They was on the podcast.
Damn, we should have kept Michael for real then. I ain't no superheroes in podcast too.
Boy, Superman be on the podcast saying anything.
Man, I just seen a wild video of Scatterboo, man. That man over here shotgunning out of his cleat, man, on stream. I'm like, boy, we made a podcast.
Boy.
Man.
Hey, man. BJ done hit me with a 5-piece. He said, what y'all think about Diggs' situation? Broadus said he would play him in free safety and let him ball hawk. I like that idea, but what y'all think? I think
hell no.
I think that
I think hell no. Go ahead.
It's dependent on some shit, man. Because I do think that Diggs should come back and play corner first and compete for snaps and shit. Since niggas is playing good, it just means that you can rotate more people in and out. Especially knowing that he has a knee injury that may require surgery in the offseason. You don't really want to put the weight of the world on his shoulders like that. So, with Kalen Carson's back, with Siobhan River back, you might be able to play Trayvon Diggs on some key downs and some key situations, some key matchups to keep him fresh. I'm not sure about maybe after he turns 30. Maybe a couple years from now, let him play free safety. Because that's what Jalen Ramsey does now. Jalen Ramsey went from playing corner to free safety. We know a lot of cornerbacks go from playing on the boundary to playing safety to prolong their career. Because listen, even though safeties take on contact, free safety don't take on contact that goddamn much. A lot of times the free safety is just running sideline to sideline, playing coverage. They might match up against a tight end or some shit. So even though they do got some run responsibilities and shit, you technically got run responsibilities and shit in when you play defensive back any guy.
Corner too.
Yeah, so
I wasn't really sitting on the idea of him playing it. I'm just sitting on the idea of him not being a corner already. We ain't seen. I don't think he's been outplayed by everybody yet. You know what I'm saying? Like let's see him at corner first. Then if that don't work, then we can go on from there. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's clearly not no one near your best corner or good enough to be playing over these guys, which I highly doubt. If that's the case, then we think about trying to utilize him at free safety or something. But until I see him not being better than these guys, I don't want to hear nothing like that. No.
Okay. And B Bird with another $2 super said, hit him up Saturday afternoon. We'll damn sure do that, bro. We will. Continue though, Luke.
Yeah, I when people say that, and I understand, they just putting out good. You gotta understand, like, because Coach Miles say this: you make a corners tackle and you make safeties cover, which means your best cover guy is typically at corner, and your worst cover typically at safety. So when you say that, you're telling me that you don't think Trayvon anymore, which I don't agree with. So, I mean, I appreciate the suggestion, Brian, and I understand you trying to get him on the field, but like, I'm sorry, I don't agree with the crowd, and I don't agree with the film says that he can still play corner. He can still cover with the best of them in this league. I just feel like we have too many times we have a corner eyes on the league. What I mean by that is, like, if a corner get beat once, he has a bad game. You feel me? Like in that Bears game, and that's why I keep bringing it up. When he got beat by I think it was it Rome? No, it was Luther Burton? I forgot. It was Roma Dunze. When he got beat once for the touchdown, that's in the back of everybody's mind. Nobody remembers that actually he had a phenomenal, rest of the game. Like he locked up and then out.
Like he must have been cooking a little bit too hard, man. He'll start overheating. You back, Lou?
Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so, I feel like he's still a good corner. Just people just don't remember like after you get whooped, man. Like I just feel like we just got to get So yeah, I don't think we don't need to move him to safety just yet, man.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say this: I am concerned about his overall health, but if he's healthy enough to play, you should play Trayvon Diggs. Because, like y'all said, I know that Revel played well, but Revel played 17 snaps. I know that Kalen Carson has played decent the last 2 games. He ain't played no high caliber wide receivers yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's enough information out there to say like Trayvon Diggs should not play cornerback at all. The only reason I'm even saying to bring him back and splits in the split, snaps and opportunities is because of the question marks, with his health. You know what I'm saying? If he really do need some kind of minuscule procedure in the offseason, you might want to reduce the amount that he plays, and just have him out there third and gotta get a stop. Have him out there on a corner. Sub packages, shit like that. Keep the knee healthy and shit. And if you got 3 guys you trust to play outside corner, and there were different times in the season we ain't have but one, like that's good for your team. So,
Facts.
just with
It's
the
a
help,
good situation to be in
yeah.
if you feel that confident about it. But I just beg the question, just like you said. I don't think it's enough data to feel that confident. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
ain't enough data to feel that confident if you ain't seen Revel go up against some of the top people like we've seen Trey do over the years, a healthy Trey especially. So, I mean, I just think it's premature, but I understand the thought process though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also,
but yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
I'm sorry. I gotta say this before I forget, because we were talking about Brian Broaddus. I'm a prerequisite by saying I respect the hell out of Brian Broaddus. I do. He did a phenomenal job. He's a Super Bowl winning scout. Like he is somebody that you can respect his opinion on. But I do have some pushback on something he said about Jordan Tyson. And he had mentioned that Jordan Tyson was like the same kind of player as a George Pickens. And I just do not agree with it. Just from the player profile, the height, the size, how they utilize within the offense, the skill sets. I don't think that they're anything like each other. Now, Jordan Tyson, if you just talk about talent, he's probably the most talented wide receiver in the draft. You know what I'm saying? But he's 6 foot on a good day. He's a route runner. He's a super good yak guy. He don't give you the same kind of, skill set as a George Pickens. George Pickens got the catch radius. He got the size. He got the athleticism. And he got the sudden change of direction in the yak. So, I'm not.
And one of his best skills is ball tracking, tracking the ball.
Tracking the ball in the
Go ahead.
air. When you put the ball in play for George Pickens, it's not really 50-50. It's more like 70-30, 80-20. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying that Jordan Tyson ain't dope. Jordan Tyson is an amazing prospect and an amazing player. But my pushback on what he said, like Jordan Tyson being like a GP3, they don't play the same. Like in my opinion, Jordan Tyson is more like a CD Lamb that you can move all around the field. He's more like my nigga Emeka Ibuka. He's more like Jackson Smith and Jigba. In terms of what he does. Jordan, listen, they say 6'2". When Jordan Tyson goes out there and they
Yeah,
measure
hey,
his ass, he is going to be 6 foot.
right.
They
Yeah,
just
they'll
gave that
lie all
nigga
the
that
time,
6'2".
man. They lie.
They
Yeah,
just gave that
they'll
nigga
lie all
that
the time
6'2".
in college, y'all. You know how long? You know how big they said I wasn't in college? Shit, they said I was 6'5.5", man. Like I'm not 6'5 and a half. You know what I'm saying? The college is
What
lie
did
all
you
the
like?
time.
6'4", 6'3"?
Yeah, I'm like between 6'4". Like I'm above 6'4".
Matter of fact, like the NFL would lie. Like the tight end for the Steelers. You remember the nigga out of Georgia that we like?
Some of the
What's his name?
Darnell Washington.
Yeah, like they have him listed as 260. He got on podcast and said, "Nah, nigga, I'm 311 right now."
Yeah, he looked way bigger than that. Way bigger than that.
Yeah, like he looked like a left tackle playing tight end. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, wait till the combine. Like everybody's 6'2" and 6'3" and run a 4.43. You know, from the college cooking, and then they take their ads from the NFL scouts and they done shrunk, or they ain't as fast and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if he's 6'2", he's probably 6 foot. But yeah, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
I respect Brian Broaddus, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, everybody don't get it right sometimes, and I disagree with him, you know, more times than not. Mainly because I just question his motive sometimes. Like I like what he's saying with Diggs on the discipline thing, but you know the ability thing. Yeah, I just don't, you know, Brian, if you were listening, I just don't think you watch I don't know how you just watch the film and you know and come away of saying like Diggs is no longer, you know, an NFL corner anymore, and that we have enough evidence in a injury-riddled back, you know, corner room that includes Deron Bland, and say that, you know, Diggs is not good enough to even compete. I don't understand how you come to that conclusion. Besides, if you have some other motives, that's just me.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? What you think though, Lane? I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I be forgetting that landlords be bagging up ligaments and shit, you know, mid-show. Lou was kidnapping niggas. I ain't saying nothing because I'm a real one, but Lou was in the middle of kidnapping somebody early in the show. I just kept it gangster, but I just thought I had to point that out real quick. But yeah, but they're just player profile is why I say that. Like, overall, like them being a gangster, Jordan Tyson's a gangster. I like Jordan Tyson. I love his route running ability. I love his playmaking ability. You know, he's physical. You know, he's gritty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good college prospect. But I also don't think that this nigga is going to get past the Giants. The Giants are probably going to take another wide receiver too. Like, they need somebody to pair with Malik Neighbors. They feel like they found their wide receiver one. They feel like they found their quarterback one. They feel like they found their running back. So I am snitching a little bit, ain't I? Shit, I'm sorry. So yeah, man, they probably feel some type of way. You know, they probably feel like they got a lot of the nucleus of that offense together. So they probably gonna take Jordan Tyson to give Jackson Dart more weapons. You know what I'm saying? When you get a young quarterback, you feel like he's the guy, weapon him up, build that defense, you know. So y'all need to hear the whole conversation because you just can't pick apart and say, well, I agree or disagree. I understand what you're saying. All right, Lou, you back?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, can you hear me?
But yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, I can hear you fine, kinfolk. So that's the thing I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, I was telling the folks you were out there kidnapping people. That's why you were making all that noise and shit. I don't know if you had heard me.
Oh, man, what nigga? Oh, see, I'm moving around.
Early, it was early. It was early in the show. All this milling you with you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man. In other news, though, we sit here and we talk about some matchups, man. Like, what's a matchup that you? Cause we gonna cut this short. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna have to get ready for work. You know, in like 2 seconds. So, what is a one advantage? Well, I'll just say my own, cause they keep trying to assassinate my nigga. I like Cornell Tate. I like his size. You know, I like his size and his catch radius. If he's really as big as reported, you know, if he's really a 6'3" wide receiver with a big catch radius, cool. You know, like that'd be a good X to get. But I'm not really sure. You know, I'm not really sure. But you know, And which one, Queen, the Trayvon Diggs one or the Jordan Tyson one? Let me know which one you're speaking on. Because the Jordan Tyson one was something that was from a Twitter conversation. Cowboys putting up 40, I wouldn't doubt it. And listen, this is going to be one of them games that the Dallas Cowboys do actually put up 40. They're going to win by like double-digit touchdowns. They're going to win by double-digit touchdowns because if the Dallas Cowboys get to 40, I do not see the Eagles being able to get to 40. They've struggled on offense way too much for me to believe in them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not believe if we get to the point. Okay, the Diggs conversation. I got you. Yeah, I do not believe that if we get to a point, where Jalen Hurts got to go out there and throw the ball around against this front, with the issues they have on the offensive line right now, I'm not sure. You'll be able to keep pace with the Dallas Cowboys if we putting up points like that. So if we are able to get to 40, I like that. I like that. He said you re-signed Pickens. You got too many holes defensively and listen, I love drafting wide receivers. I do. I fuck with the wide receiver position. But I'm not spending a first round pick on a wide receiver this year. Like I'm trying to get, depending on how stupid they are with trade, I might have to get another corner. Anthony Hill might be available with one of the picks. Maybe somebody overthinks it and Orville Reese falls to you. David Bailey from Texas Tech is out there. This is a very good draft in terms of defensive personnel. Like defensive personnel, they got everything. They got safeties, linebackers, corner, edge rushers. There's some defensive tackles, that might be worth taking a flyer on depending on how late your final first round pick is. So like there are some great pieces defensively that you can go out here and target. So because of situations like that, I'm sort of looking, to getting some defensive help over trying to replace a wide receiver when I got one. But see, everybody has been summoned away, neither. If it means giving up either one of the first round picks, I'm not sure that I want to do that. Because I'm telling you, like there will be people worth picking at every spot that you're at. And I'm at the mindset right now, I want quality over quantity. So I don't really care no more about getting extra picks, because there's no guarantee that the extra guys that we pick up, are going to do something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your mama pussy been through something, man. Your mama been ran through since the time you were born. Bitch got nut leaking out her ears. She swallowed so much cum, nigga. But, you don't ever say nothing about her. You just let her be a little slut, You just go about your day and let that bitch be ran through in a cum guzzler. So, I'm not sure why you worry about my hat, nigga. Like, it's my lucky hat. I ain't gonna take the bitch off, nigga. I can buy your life right now. You up here worry about a hat. Worry about getting your mama pussy reposted, bitch ass nigga. Worry about getting your mama pussy reposted. Cause that bitch ain't worth a fuck right now. Right? You up here worry about a nigga hat. Nigga, can you afford my house or can you afford my cars, nigga? I promise you I can afford a hat, but can you afford this Bronco, this motherfucking Jeep, this motherfucking crib, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I think you're talking about your mama, nigga. I think I'm talking about your mama. I'm talking about your cum guzzling, bad built, $2 hoe mama, nigga. I'm talking about your dead family members too, nigga. I'm talking about all them niggas that passed on. I'm talking about all them niggas that died and burnt in hell because they wasn't shit. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Because you a nameless faceless faggot. That's what I'm trying to allude to you. You ain't shit. Ain't shit ain't ever gonna be shit, my boy. We are talking about your mammy. We're talking about her. We talk about your dead family members. We talk about you need to go dig your daddy up. Because I know that nigga gone. So, yeah. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. God bless the Dallas Cowboys because we finna go. Because listen, I get money. I'm finna go to work right now, nigga. So that's my lucky hat. His mama, everybody lucky hoe. I know. I don't know why niggas coming here playing with me in the morning, man. I don't know why niggas coming here playing all this keyboard warrior shit, man. I slap the fuck out you in front of your mama, nigga. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for, doing y'all part. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm mad that you did not get aborted. I'm mad that you was not aborted. Like, I wake up every day mad as hell that a piece of shit like you was allowed to live amongst us. That's why I'm mad. I wake up every day fuming because your ass is still alive. Like, your mama failed you. Your mama failed you. Your daddy failed you. Your life is not worth a fuck. So I'm not even sure, why you're here. But, do us a favor and go drink some bleach or something.
Damn, who you cussing out?
Whoever this nigga is, Pete.
Sneaky Pete. He probably never mind. I be about to say some crazy stuff. Never mind.
Hold on. Now I'm finna get you because you talk about my nigga Lou. You gone. Bye, bitch. Because Lou ain't even here to defend himself. You talk about Lou. See, because I know you a hoe. You a hoe.
He a pillow biter, man. He's a pillow biter. You can diss him in a positive. I mean, in a nice way, I guess you could say.
I know. Look at Pete. I am so proud of Pete because Pete just learned how to use a keyboard. This motherfucker ain't know how to read, ain't know how to write, ain't know how to spell, and he finally figured the shit out, man. So salute to Pete. Salute to Pete. Cause I thought he was gonna be a dumbass all his life. He's still stupid. But I doubt that he would never, learn how to work a keyboard. So thank God for that, Pete. And I appreciate you, for taking time out of your day to come on to a Dallas Cowboys stream and pull dick. Your hands have been to the Diddy party.
He finally got to the third number. He was stuck on 1 and 2 for a long time. he just figured out what 3 was yesterday. So
hey,
he's progressing.
Salute to the lunatic.
Salute.
He said his mama failed him. LOL DC4L. Man, listen. I don't even know what's wrong with these niggas, man. I don't know. Because the Cowboys are trash. Bitch ass nigga, how I block you and you here, dumbass? If I blocked you, you would still be gone. Are you retarded?
I don't know if y'all watch. I don't know if y'all gonna get this reference, but it's a Game of Thrones reference. The wildlings, them motherfuckers is like, they uncivilized, so they don't know nothing. They call words like a paper with words on it. They call that shit marks on paper. They don't even know how to read.
Marks on paper is crazy.
That's him. He just said you. Look, the lady was like, "You think you some kind of wizard because you know how to read marks on paper?" That motherfucker is crazy.
Oh shit.
He don't even know letters yet, so they just march to him. It's crazy work.
Hey, I do want to know this, Tyrone. I'm gonna call you Tyrone. We're gonna call Tyrone. If I blocked you, how the fuck are you here? I block niggas permanently. I don't time niggas out. So I want to know. I want you to use all 2 of your brain cells. I want that motherfucker to come from one side of your brain and the other motherfucker on the other side of your brain to come together in the middle. Maybe at your hippocampus or some shit and have a conversation. Because if you were blocked, how are you here, stupid? Because I don't block niggas and time niggas out for like 2 seconds. You will be gone forever. But you're here, worrying me. Now, if you want me to block you, I will. Just say so.
He made another account. Salute to the lunatic for the cash out, dog.
Anyway, I gotta go.
He was so desperate. He was so desperate to show the world that he's a pillow biter. He had to make another account to come on here and be, that way.
All right. Anyway, man, it's been a damn good show. I appreciate all y'all. Because listen, even the trolls, you took time out your day you would never get back. You wasted part of your life coming on here. And I do
just to get dogged out.
Just to get dogged the fuck out. And I appreciate y'all niggas for that, man.
I got better things to do with my time than come on the live stream and get talked to that way. Y'all boys is miserable.
I mean, that nigga said go to work like that's a bad thing. Bitch, you need to go to work. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? That nigga don't know what a job is. Like, that nigga, you tell the nigga to go fill out an application, he start barking and shit. Nigga,
And it is a lot of foolishness going around that people think just because you got a job, you ain't got no money. It is very, 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 very high paying jobs out here, people. So don't get it twisted. Y'all fake entrepreneurs be got out here struggling trying to shame people for having jobs. Don't do that.
don't do it. Please don't. Nigga be.
I ain't saying all entrepreneurs, but some of them be capped and just want to look down on people who work every day. No, sir. I'm doing very well. My guy's doing very well. So hey.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. God bless America. God bless the Dallas Cowboys. Infinite throat goat. No, you need a job. You need a job because you need to stop sucking dick at 7:32 in the morning. You fucking pedophile. All right, I'm gone. God bless America. God bless the Dallas Cowboys. And in the words of my brother West Coast Cowboy, never look down because the star is up.